Hey everyone, I'm with Paul Yura right now, who's the warning coordination meteorologist for the National Weather Service here in Austin, our viewing area, including San Antonio. Good morning, Paul. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing great. Thank you.
One of the hottest summers on record we saw here in Austin. Can we contribute that to climate change?
Yeah, it gets a little tough when you talk about specific areas and what locations are you actually talking about and using when you're talking about, is this the hottest, is this the coolest, that sort of thing. Globally, there's obviously a warming trend going on right now and a climate change that is happening right now. Most of which is probably somehow, or at least they've kind of at least shown from research from human interaction, right? That's what we kind of thought. So when it comes to actually, this summer, this time, when we go back and look, especially locally, we will tend to see that our warmest summers are also our driest summers. And that goes to way with a lot of different things. The soil moisture, when it's been raining heavily and you have green grass and you have wet soils, that tends to keep our temperatures in check. And we've seen historically that when we don't have a wet spring, when we have an early dry summer, our temperatures start increasing very, very rapidly. So especially here locally in Austin, I would attribute probably most of our, number, I lose track of how many 100-degree days we actually had this year, but I know it was very high. A lot of that is probably attributed more to the dryness that we had this summer and not in particularly to the overall climate change and global warming and the heating. Part of it was probably in there somewhere, but to say how much of it was attributed, I would say that probably at least more than half of our heat this summer was because it just didn't rain. And that brings on a lot more heat than normal.